Hey guys, welcome back to Trend Hunters. So for those of you who are into fashion and fashion culture, you'll know that it is Paris Fashion Week. So a lot of different themes can be seen on the runway this week in Paris. One of my favorite patterns though that we're seeing on the Paris fashion runways is kind of this whole exotic escapism feel to it. In at number 5, we have a photo shoot by Vogue China, which does have a more traditional take on what ethnic inspired clothing will look like. So the ethnic inspired clothing in this particular photo shoot kind of looks like traditional Chinese clothing, but it does have this more modern take on it. So it's a lot of accessories, a lot of really like bright colors, a lot of highlighter-esque colors. So it's really cool stuff. In at number 4, we have the Missoni Winter Fall 2014 menswear line. And you don't often see menswear kind of taking this sort of risk. And really, it's not even so much about the clothing in this line being super avant-garde, it's that it's really relaxed. And usually the idea of like a very stylish man, you think about this dude in like this really sharp suit that's really well tailored. That's not really what Missoni is putting forward here. So we have a lot of travel-friendly looking pieces of clothing. So a lot of just really loose-fitting, really comfortable looking articles of clothing. In at number 3, we have the KTZ Spring Summer 2014 collection, which actually has the models in burqas. So the entire style, I would say, is like Middle East meets the craft. So you're seeing like a lot of flowy, like black, witchy looking articles of clothing with like a lot of, see-through overlaying skirts and like floor length, as well as the actual traditional burqas. So the overall look is one that's really interesting. I don't know if it is friendly for everyday wear, but it is really nice to look at, and that's the point, right? In at number 2, we have the Alexander Vauthier line, and this was actually a spring 2014 line that was shown in the past week. And the theme of the line is generally pretty culturally inspired, but overall I would say it's got more of an Egyptian feel to it. So we're seeing a lot of embellishments, a lot of, bling actually sewn into the clothing. So it's really intricate beading and a lot of crisp white up against that kind of flashy feel. So finally, in for the number 1 spot, we have Armani Prive. And this is again another line that was shown within the past week. So it is a spring 2014 line. And what's awesome about this line is that it has like a lot of gypsy inspired things. So again, kind of going back to the whole nomad lifestyle. So we're seeing something that, yeah, it does look culturally inspired, but it's pretty ambiguous in terms of which ethnicity it's pulling from. So you have things like silk head wraps and a lot of like very shortcut patterns, a lot of, really bold accessories. Generally, it's really cool to look at, and it's actually something that I think you could pull off this summer if you really wanted to. So if you guys are keeping up with Paris Fashion Week this year, or even if you're not and you just, have a few questions about what we're seeing on the runway, feel free to leave a comment on the article or tweet me at One Woman Army, and we will discuss fashion. Bye!